What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Psybient, and we're going to listen to one of my favorite artists in the genre, that is to say Dance. Real name Christian, I believe he's from Hamburg, and he's made a lot of tunes with another artist from Hamburg, a guy named Olaf, who goes by GMO. But this is from a Dance solo album. It's called Cookies. It's from 2015. I believe it was released in Australia. Nevertheless, the tune we're going to hear is Billy Closes at 7. And as I am going to try to do with a lot of these mixes, I'm going to try to see what mixes I've used them in, because my ambient excursions are... Okay, so I've used this track in two sets, Awakened, which was a notable mix in my ambient excursion series, I'll mention that in a minute, and also Explore the Mystery. So yeah, Awakened is when I began to expand the mythology of the ambient excursion. And I do believe this track was the first mix, or the first tune in that mix. And yes, it's a really great tune. A lot of Dance's Psybient has a very notable trance flavor. It has a steady 4/4 kick, and it's quite fast, and features a lot of beautiful melodies as well as some acid sounds. This tune in particular, I just love the way it gets going, and then it goes into a more ambient breakdown, and then it builds back up again, notably with this little keyboard rhythm / melody that then launches it into the second half of the tune. I think it's a really great moment, so let's hear it. This is Dance. The track is Billy Closes at 7 p.m. And I don't know who Billy is or why he's closing at that time, but we should all be glad he did, because this is a fantastic track, and it's included on Dance's album Cookies from 2015. Beautiful and melodic at the top of the track, rich and driving at the bottom. stunning tune. I mean, honestly, Psybient is one of my favorite genres of all music, and that kind of track, I feel like, just don't touch it. It's perfect. Like, I'm nitpicky with some of the genres that I mix and I've long listened to. Acid trance, acid techno. There's often tracks where I like so much of it, and then there's like one section where it's like, man, I wish it would do this slightly differently, and so on. But this one is, it's like that line in Amadeus, if you change one note, there would be diminishment. So, to me, it's just flawless. A lot of Dense's work is on that level. We'll go through more of his tunes. This is one that I did want to get to now that I'm sort of trying to bring back the Psybient reactions after a while. So, yeah, just a top track. Whether you're on Spaceship Pure, Space Station Sagan, Lunar Colony Thales, or Antarctic Research Station Hypatia, which again, if you know my ambient excursions, you may be familiar with those locations and that mythology. So, as I mentioned, the mix Awakened was a real paradigm shift. I think someone even wrote in the comments, they're like, oh, paradigm shift, and it was absolutely true. It was a chance for me to sort of expand the idea and the plot lines, if you will, of the ambient excursion beyond just the main Spaceship Pure, which was the carrier of the ambient excursion up until that point. So yeah, it's a mix I look back on fondly, and I always think of this tune starting it. And again, I think Explore the Mystery, it's also in that set, though in the moment I can't quite remember the details of that set in the context of the ambient excursion. Nevertheless, as I said, we'll react to more dance, more Psybient coming. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.